Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Modded Subnautica, the series where we take mods from the Nexus website and then use them to turn the game into your worst nightmare. And today, well, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. I have nothing more to say here. If you guys are interested in downloading the mods, you can find the links down in the description. So without any further ado, boot up your Vortex mod manager, get ready to turn Subnautica into an RPG, and that's not even a joke. And let's go. Now here we are in the gorgeous world of 4546B, and to demonstrate the first few of our mods, we're gonna need a base. So let's get that going. First of all, let's start with some utilities for the Seamoth. I mean, this submarine is truly amazing, and for a lot of people, it is their favorite in the game. But let's be honest here, in the late game, this little buddy here tends to be a little bit underutilized, mainly because it just cannot cope with the crazy depth that this game reaches. But well, that is no longer the case with more Seamoth depth. You see, what this mod does is exceedingly simple. First, in the upgrade console, we're still going to need our typical Seamoth depth module, so let's craft that. And this would commonly be the thing you would use to go deeper in the game. Now, if you would open the station and you would go into the upgrade, you would usually see Seamoth MK2 and module MK3. But what this mod does is it simply adds MK4 and MK5, each of them for an increasing cost. Now this is pretty neat because if you craft the highest level of these, you are effectively able to take your Seamoth all the way down to 1700 meters, which is really as deep as the game goes. So this little submarine has suddenly been upgraded into an endgame vehicle. But we're not done just yet. You see, some of you might think that the defending capabilities of the Seamoth are quite limited as well, and I mean, let's be real, if you're gonna go into the lava zone, you're gonna want to defend yourself pretty well out there. And that's why we have the Seamoth laser cannon, a mod that does exactly what you think. It adds a laser cannon feature into your vehicle upgrade station that, upon crafting and being equipped into the Seamoth itself, effectively transforms this little sub from something that you would only really use in the first half of the game to a deadly machine that can shoot lasers. It's time to get our revenge on. Yeah, that's right, Reaper, you thought you were out here, huh? You thought you were the hot thing? Look at it run away now. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Not even the safe shallows will save you now.
Now, like I said, with this you can effectively transform your Seamoth into a vehicle that is more than capable of taking on the entire game, so if you're really attached to it, these two mods are perfect for you. But there is one more thing that the Seamoth doesn't exactly do that well. I mean, it has lights on it, but when you go down into the great depths, sometimes it just gets a bit too dark. But don't worry, we have a mod for that. Introducing a night vision chip. Inside of your fabricator, you're now going to be able to find the night vision HUD element, which simply adds night vision capabilities to your scuba HUD. After crafting this chip, you can equip it onto your person, and now, if we make it night with a little bit of magic, using a pre-programmed key, you're able to turn on the night vision. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the effect is, it's a bit jarring when you first see it, but at the end of the day, I mean, who knows what night vision looks like in the future, and this is certainly something that increases how much you can see. Well, I wonder what the Reapers around the Aurora look like with this. Now, this night vision isn't perfect due to the way it works because, as you can see, it doesn't exactly illuminate everything. It only really illuminates the rocks, and in fact, I just think it changes some of their properties. But I digress. Well, after some thorough analysis, I have learned that the Reapers do not in fact get illuminated, so they will still be invisibly dark. Well, you know what? In retrospect, if you're weak of heart, this mod might not be the best idea because it actually makes the Reapers even harder to see, and that's definitely not fun. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I think from the very first moment that somebody played Subnautica, there was at least one person that conceived that this game could potentially work as an RPG. Obviously, as a concept, this is quite difficult and it was well above the scope that the developers had, but somebody out there certainly thought that it is not outside of our reach, because here we are today with the RPG framework. Now, what this mod essentially does is it introduces a leveling system to Subnautica, one that is fully configurable, and allows you to change just about anything about it, but on its base, it acts the same way as it does in a lot of RPGs, like Skyrim for example. When you do a certain activity, you level up more with it. As an example, this is a fresh save file, and now jumping into the water, you're going to see that my swimming speed is very quickly leveling up. I mean, I didn't configure anything, so perhaps that is a bit too quickly, but you get the concept. The more you swim, yeah, okay, you get the idea. Oh my god, stop. Basically, the more you swim and the more you perform certain activities, the better off you will be at them. Now obviously, this mod is just the very beginning. It's not exactly Skyrim just yet. A lot of it is kind of hard to see, and a lot of it is not really exactly there, but the idea of it is very sound, and it does exactly what it sets out to do. It is a framework. It is something that can be built upon later, with more mods and with more elements that could potentially, eventually, get Subnautica to a place where you can have a legit leveling system that improves your character over time. But we're not done just yet with making this into an RPG, because we know that every good RPG needs a sword. See, if you now travel into the alien containment facility, and you scan one of the specific cases down there, you can find the blueprint for the ancient sword, and returning back to your fabricator, you can definitely craft it. And I mean, yeah, this mod does exactly what you would think it does. It gives you a badass sword that you can swing underwater like it's nobody's business, and basically brings you that much closer to roleplaying your dream as the pirate of 4546B. So now the last thing that is left is to finally fulfill my destiny as the Peeperborn and go on to my epic quest. But guys, I believe that brings us to the end of this video, so I hope you enjoyed all the mods featured here, and if you did, maybe consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. All those would be very much appreciated. And if you guys have any other mods you would want me to check out next time, please make sure to leave that down in the comments as well. I would very much like to read it. Now with that, I'm gonna wish you all a beautiful rest of today, and I'm gonna see you in whatever next video I make. Bye bye.